Right friends, welcome back to News at a Glance for 52nd week. The first item, a petition was filed in Supreme Court to declare as unconstitutional giving 100% tax exemption to political parties. There are two issues pertaining to this. Section 13A of the Income Tax Act 1961 gives a tax exemption to political parties. That is the one part. The second part is Section 29 of the Representation of the People's Act 1951 spells out various modalities for getting tax exemptions. These two things don't forget. And at the same time, two more aspects I would like to tell you. Nowadays, political parties are widely debated for tax exemptions, and second thing is political parties can take anonymous donations up to rupees 20,000. That is being debated widely across the country. The second one is, after demonetization, merchant discount rate came into focus. What is the meaning of merchant discount rate? It is the charge borne by the merchant for transactions through POS terminals. Reserve Bank of India stipulated that merchant discount rate should not exceed 0.25% for transactions up to rupees 1,000 and 0.5% for transactions between rupees 1,000 and rupees 2,000. And this merchant discount rate is shared by three parties. One is issuer bank, second one is acquirer bank, third one is payment gateways like Visa, MasterCard, RuPay, etc. And another important aspect is cash to GDP ratio in our country is at present 12%, and government's intention is to reduce it to half, or you can say 6%. Look at the third one. Center promulgated an ordinance with regard to Payment of Wages Act of 1936. As per Payment of Wages Act 1936, employees' consent is required. Employees' consent is required to make payments either by check or by direct credit into the bank accounts of workers. Now this was removed with the issue of ordinance. Now the central government as well as the state governments will come up with the separate notifications for specific industries, and as per the notification, based on this ordinance, the amount can be directly credited into their bank account. So basically, it is the ordinance which indicates amendment to the Payment of Wages Act 1936. Subsequently, this ordinance needs to be ratified by the Parliament. Look into the next one. Number of forest fires increased by 55%. This report is given by Parliament Standing Committee on Science and Technology. And three states, Odisha, Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh, contributed to a third of the forest fires. Then committee recommended procurement of sweeping machines to clear chir pine needles. And chir pine needles assumed significance because of increase in forest fires in Uttarakhand. I have given various important information with regard to chir pine. Chir pine was brought into India by the British for commercial purposes, and basic thing is chir pine is an excellent source of wood as well as charcoal, and pine cones burn very easily. Right, there are several disadvantages of chir pine trees. I have given here, please go through them. Look into the next one. Shankha Ramanujan Award. This is given to a leading mathematician under 32 years of age, and Shastra University, which is based in Tanjavur district of Tamil Nadu, is behind this award, and here the prize money is $5,000, and this was instituted in 2005, and the Shastra Ramanujan Award was presented to Maxim Radziwill of McGill University, Canada, and Kaisa Matomaki of University of Turku, Finland, right? And in addition to this, I would like to share you further information that we celebrate December 22 as Mathematics Day, National Mathematics Day, December 22, to coincide with the birth anniversary of Srinivasa Ramanujan, the mathematical genius who lived for just 32 years. That's why this prize is awarded to leading mathematician under 32 years of age. The next one, Reserve Bank of India imposed penalty ranging from rupees 10,000 to rupees 20,000 on 5 foreign banks. And two things I would like to tell you. This Foreign Exchange Management Act 1999 is monitored by Reserve Bank of India. If any violation is there, Reserve Bank imposes penalties. And there is another act, that is Foreign Contribution Regulation Act or FCRA 2010, that stipulates various guidelines for receiving donations by non-government organizations, that is regulated by Ministry of Home Affairs. So this difference please understand, and here 4 foreign banks were imposed a penalty of rupees 10,000 each, and one bank, that is Deutsche Bank based in Germany, was awarded rupees 20,000. Basically, there were some violations of the instructions, directions, guidelines issued by RBI from time to time. Look into the next one. Barack Obama announced an indefinite ban on offshore oil and gas drilling in Arctic as well as Atlantic Seaboard. And this is issued as per the provisions of 1953 Outer Continental Shelf Lands Act. And now we have to wait and watch how Donald Trump will react, because he is known for pro-oil or coal stance, right? Look into the next one. This is Russia, Iran and Turkey are meeting in Moscow to work towards a political solution to the end of a 6-year-old Syrian civil war. Syria is into crisis. Almost we are into 6th year of civil war, and Aleppo is worst affected. If someone is talking about Syria, 2 important World Heritage Sites, that is Palmyra as well as Aleppo, please don't forget, these 2 badly destroyed, and now peace process is going on. And here important point to note is United States of America as well as United Nations are kept out of this peace process. And here 3 countries, Russia, Iran and Turkey. Russia and Iran are supporting Bashar al-Assad government. Turkey is supporting rebel forces, and Aleppo was caught in the crossfire between government-led forces as well as rebel forces. Now let us expect some breakthrough to the Syrian civil war. Look into the next one. Central Board of Secondary Education approved the resumption of compulsory class 10 board examination from 2018, and in the year 2011 the class 10 board exam was made optional, and subsequently continuous and comprehensive evaluation system was implemented. And now the board felt that our teachers are unqualified to implement this continuous and comprehensive evaluation system, which is in vogue in several countries across the world. Then the next one is President of Kyrgyzstan, Almazbek Atambayev, visited India and met the Prime Minister, and he described Kyrgyzstan as a heaven for investments. And please look into this. This is Kyrgyzstan, and it is a part of Central Asian countries. Central Asia has got 5 countries. Look into the next one. The International Cricket Council announced Cricketer of the Year award to Ravichandran Ashwin. And 3-4 important points I would like to tell you. He wins the prestigious Sir Garfield Sobers Trophy. That is the one part. And he is the only 3rd Indian to get, after Rahul Dravid and Sachin Tendulkar. Then another important aspect is here South Africa's wicketkeeper batsman Quinton de Kock was named as ICC ODI Cricketer of the Year, and Bangladesh fast bowler was awarded Emerging Cricketer of the Year. And if you look at Ravichandran Ashwin, he is not only Cricketer of the Year but also Test Cricketer of the Year also. So he got 2 awards, that is Cricketer of the Year as well as Test Cricketer of the Year, and he is the only second Indian after Rahul Dravid to bag 2 prizes in the same year. And as I have already told you, he is the third Indian to get this Garfield Sobers Trophy after Rahul Dravid as well as Sachin Tendulkar. Look into the next one. Delhi Lieutenant Governor Najib Jung resigned, and the new Lieutenant Governor will be Anil Baisal, and Anil Baisal was former Home Secretary. Look into the next one. GST Council meeting was held and a primary draft for CGST, that is a central GST as well as a state GST, were cleared. But there are some points which are yet to be cleared. I have given what are the points cleared. Primary draft of CGST and SGST were cleared, central GST and state GST. Then the other important aspect is the compensation law is also cleared, because the states which lose revenue because of the implementation of GST are to be compensated for 5 years, and the compensation will be paid once in 2 months. So these things were cleared. What are the issues not cleared? 2 issues are yet to be cleared. One is draft integrated GST bill. What is meant by integrated GST? Integrated GST means the goods and services tax imposed by the center on interstate sales. That is integrated GST, and that is yet to be cleared. And the second point is, who will control this? Who will control? The taxpayers. And up to what extent the control lies with the state, and up to what extent the control lies with center, these are the issues to be cleared. Jnanpith Award, this was conferred on Shankha Ghosh. He is the 6th Bengali writer to got this award. That is one part. And if you want more about Jnanpith Award, this was conceived in 1961 by Bharatiya Jnanpith Trust, and this was founded by Sahu Shanti Prasad Jain family, and this family owns the Times of India newspaper group. And Bengali novelist Asha Purna Devi was the first woman to get this award. This is another news. And now Shankha Ghosh is 52nd award winner. And here the prize money is 11 lakhs, and it recognizes Indian literators who write in one of the 22 Indian languages. Then the next one is Niti Aayog launched a Performance on Health Outcomes Index, and this will rank states on the basis of their performance, right? And if you look at the next one, the central government eased passport rules. Several rules were eased. Basically, single parents, it will immensely benefit single mothers, orphaned children as well as the sadhus to obtain passports. And important aspects I have given here. Total annexes have been brought down to 9 from 15. Then self-declaration on plain paper is sufficient for most of the cases. Then another important aspect is, while obtaining the passport, applicant need to provide either the name of father or mother or legal guardian. Both the parents' names is not required, and this will immensely benefit single parents to apply for passports for their children. And another important aspect is, holy men or women like sadhus, they can apply for passport with the name of their spiritual guru instead of biological parents. And orphaned children can submit a declaration from their respective orphanages. So they need not write the name of their biological parents because they may not know sometimes. So these are the important changes made, right? Next one is, new Ebola vaccine became successful with 100% protection. And the outbreak of Ebola in the year 2014 claimed around 11,000 lives in 3 African countries, Guinea, Liberia and Sierra Leone. And Merck is the laboratory which developed this vaccine, and clinical trials were held in Guinea. And please don't forget, the name of the vaccine is RVSV Jabo. So if someone talks about RVSV Jepo, this is the vaccine for Ebola. Please don't forget. And I have given some more information here. Please go through it. And 3 countries, please look into this. Liberia, Sierra Leone, Guinea are worst affected. More than 11,000 people lost their lives because of Ebola. Union Sports Ministry has de-recognized yoga as a priority sport. What is the reason given? Reason is, it is not possible to conduct competitions. That's why it is no more a sport. And now it will come into the Ministry of Ayush. So it is shifted from Ministry of Sports to Ministry of Ayush. It is no more a sport. Then Dinanath Bhargava, co-artist associated with sketching of national emblem and decoration of pages of Constitution's manuscript. Please look into this. Constitution's manuscript is beautifully decorated, and Dinanath Bhargava is the disciple of Nandalal Bose, and Dinanath Bhargava died recently. Then the next one is, India successfully test-fired indigenously made long-range intercontinental ballistic missile. What is the range? Range is around 5,000 kilometers with a nuclear warhead of more than 1 ton. Some newspapers reported it can carry nuclear warhead of 1.5 tons. And once this is introduced, India will be the 6th country after USA, Russia, China, France and UK. So this will come under the category of intercontinental ballistic missile. I have given here, please go through them. Agni 1, Agni 2, Agni 3, Agni 4, Agni 5. Not only that, if you want further information, please look into this slide. And for the development of these ballistic missiles, the most important aspect is they should resist the high temperatures developed, because these high temperatures are developed when the missile re-enters the Earth's atmosphere because of friction. And this carbon-carbon composite, this will withstand very high temperatures. And another important aspect is Agni 5 was fired from a canister mounted on a Tatra truck. From Tatra truck means it can be launched from anywhere. So that is the beauty of this experiment, right? These things don't forget. The next one is President Pranab Mukherjee has given his assent to the Enemy Property Amendment and Validation Ordinance 2016 for the 5th time. And one important aspect is it guards against the claims of succession or transfer of properties left by the people whoever migrated to Pakistan and China after the wars. They cannot claim right over the properties they left behind in our country. But the bill could not be passed in Parliament. That's why ordinance was promulgated for the 5th time. Next one is US President Barack Obama has signed the National Defense Authorization Act of 2017. Basically, it recognizes India as a major defense partner. Now, India can have access to critical technologies just like their NATO partners and other friendly countries. Next one is UN Security Council passed a resolution demanding Israel to stop building settlements on occupied Palestinian territory, and USA abstained from voting. And it is the first resolution the Security Council has adopted on Israel and Palestine in nearly 8 years, but we have to wait and see. Experts feel that the actions of Barack Obama are too late and too little. And this Israel-Palestine, definitely it is the topic for one news capsule. We will deliberate sometime later. Next one is the National Green Tribunal imposed a complete ban on burning of waste in open places across the country. And here, if anyone is burning waste outside, simple burning attracts rupees 5,000 fine, and bulk waste burning attracts rupees 25,000 fine. And NGT also stated, and you can say NGT asked states as well as union territories to implement solid waste management rules 2016 in a time bound manner. Right, all of you are familiar with solid waste management rules 2016 issued by the central government, which are equally applicable for municipal areas as well as non-municipal areas also. Look into the next one. Sahitya Academy Awards were announced. Here 24 poets and authors were conferred with the prestigious 2016 Sahitya Academy Award, and the prize money is rupees 1 lakh each, and this is given in 24 languages. This is 22 scheduled languages as well as English as well as Rajasthani. So 24 languages these awards are given. Each award carries rupees 1 lakh cash prize. Union government released rupees 1,981 crore to Polavaram irrigation project through NABARD, and Polavaram is a national project and it was decided as such based on the State Reorganization Act of 2014. And another important aspect is this is on river Godavari, and Pattisima is also on river Godavari, which linked Godavari and Krishna. Next one is Virat Kohli created record for India with 18 consecutive tests in which India is undefeated. Only Indian captain to register 9 test wins in a year. Then the next one is Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh stated that India-Bangladesh border will be completely sealed by mid-2018. And here 2 things, please don't forget. This is to protect the indigenous population as per clause 6 of Assam Accord. That is one part. The second part is in Assam, National Register of Citizens is being prepared. If someone talks about a National Register of Citizens, that pertains to Assam. That is another important point. And NRC is being monitored by Supreme Court. Please don't forget. And if you look at the border of Bangladesh, 5 states have got border with Bangladesh. That is West Bengal. West Bengal shares the longest border with Bangladesh. The other 4 states include Assam, Meghalaya, then Tripura as well as Mizoram. So 5 states have got the border with Bangladesh, please don't forget. And total length of the border is 4,096 kilometers. These things don't forget. Nepal Prime Minister P.K. Dahal Prachanda stated that Nepal's first joint military exercises with China will be held next year, and the name of these exercises is Pratikar. And for the first time, Nepal is going to have joint military exercises with China. This is very, very important point. And the name of the exercises is Pratikar. And this is not palatable to India. And the last one, the railway minister stated that 200 more stations would be brought under Wi-Fi in 2017. And Kollam became the 100th station to get Wi-Fi, because the railway minister promised 100 Wi-Fi stations in 2016. Kollam in Kerala is the 100th station. Then this is being done in partnership with Google. These things please don't forget. Right friends, with this let us conclude News at a Glance for 52nd week. Have a nice day. Thank you.